I mean, so it's up to the county to get that. My reason for coming out here is I'm trying to see if we can stop the police presence. Basically,
You
we're trying to
can,
have some.
if you ask Sheila to remove her to another
We
side.
don't want to have. I mean, if we have, there could be people who don't want to come if they see that there's problems going on here. People aren't going to want to come here.
Well, people are turning around because she's standing in the middle
Y'all
of the
need
street.
to remove her. Listen, on everything. I've been here the longest. If she don't remove her, they coming back again. Matter of fact, they're going to be back today. Y'all just should move her to another post. What is the big deal? You don't want nothing to happen. That lady already done killed somebody. She done murdered somebody before. Yeah. I'm telling you, on facts.
Yeah.
She done killed somebody already.
Oh, she's a convicted murderer. The police told me, they said it's not a direct threat. That she's
No, she done killed somebody before.
District 33.
I'm just saying that she called her old man in the car.
And Jason
Killed a
Murder.
man and put something on
Let's
the
make a different
change.
change. We see Sheila McCormick is not for us.
That's all I'm just saying.
She came obtain a chihuahua. So that's the wrong candidate. We spin it up the house. Please, y'all, consider it. Please. Please. Let's change our Congress. Somebody who out here spend time with us and know what we're going through. Ain't the officer disrespectful. Gonna do nothing for us. It's the time for a change, y'all. We have to do better than this.
I agree with that.
It's time for a change. We can't keep doing recycling the same being. A generation curse got to be.
Yeah, I told
We got to bring change.
She'll cuss you out.
It's a generation curse.
I told the cops, I said, this guy spit on my car. The guy
With the red shirt.
with the cut off sleeves.
That's Lori.
Him and her both in unison told me that I was going to die, MF'er. And I said, excuse me, they said, we're going to make sure you die.
Get your coins up. Stop worrying about everybody else. Get your coins.
And they're spitting on cars as they come
This
in.
lady here, if you ride by her house, right
Get
there
your
by
coins up. Stop
Montgomery
worrying about
Elementary,
everybody else. I'm getting my coins up.
it's a whole board.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 trains to work with.
20, probably about 25 years. Oh, one of everything, boy.
Mind your business and everybody mind theirs. It's a mess.
I mean, how did BSO respond? What did they say when you told them?
No,
I said they told me that they were going to make sure I die. And they said, that's not a direct threat. I said, how is that not a direct threat? She said it to me. And then she was disorderly on film. We started recording. And I said, how is that not? They're too afraid to do their jobs. And I said, they're threatening me. They're destroying my signs. I brought them a box of donuts. I said, y'all want some donuts? And they said that I was going to die. And that if anybody ate the donuts, and we all seem to be doing okay, that we're going to die.
I don't feel that these gentlemen should have to be subjected from the juice for Broward County. This ain't cool. I'm just speaking on behalf of our county. This ain't cool. For them come from Palm Beach, put his stuff out. This ain't cool.
I'm sure he was aware that politics here will rough and tumble, right?
No, it is.
Yeah, well, I'm
rough
well
and
aware,
tumble.
but you can't threaten someone's life. That's different than rough and tumble. Making sure I'm going to die, and that's not how you do it. And blocking traffic. So there have been 6 people that I've counted that have turned around because she's standing in the middle of the street with her. She's running people off, and that's election interference.
Well, yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense for her to run people off. Does she somehow have knowledge of how people are going to vote?
She don't care.
It doesn't.
When
She
she pissed
should
off,
watch
she
how
don't
she
give a
walks
damn.
into the middle of the
Look,
road.
you better stay in good grace with her. Al.C. Hastings, everybody had been through it. When I say everybody, she'll cuss you out like a dog. She don't care about you. Let you would have been talking, not with hearing what she want to hear. She would have called you all kind of names. You would say, lady, I'm trying. I don't give a something wrong with her too, mentally.
Yeah.
I'm not.
If you're not on her team, you ain't on no team. I'm just telling you, she's a big liar. There's something going on with her. I just don't want it to fall in your lap. If you tell Sheila she don't move her, that's okay, but you need to have record.
Yeah.
But when she hurt somebody, it falls back on you because you the last one came out here.
Yeah, so why don't we do this? Because like you said, I mean, BSO is really going to be hesitant to interfere, as they should, because we don't want to have the police interfering in an election.
Right, so that's on you.
So if we can, if you guys, Jason, I actually called you and I texted you, so you have my number. Would you be all right with calling me instead of calling BSO and let me try to step in and see if I can
Take him out of
if
here
anything
because
happens.
everybody
I can't take
hears.
anybody out, but
You
I
can
can
ask.
I
You
can
can
talk.
call.
I can come talk to them. I can try to diffuse the situation
No, I see.
when there's something going on
But-
instead of having, because you can call BSO, but they're not going to do anything.
Okay, listen. So
Yeah.
why can't you call Sheila and Oscar and transfer with somebody else?
Well, I actually called all the candidates. So you have a call from me and you have a text message from me. So I called everybody.
So you done
I've
gave
called
them
and
an
talked to
opportunity to
everybody.
move
So
her
it's
down?
I've called and talked to everybody.
So it's
You
only
told her to
popping then.
move.
Everybody knows. I
The
mean,
gorilla.
everybody's aware that there's a problem out here.
And she won't address it. I just quit her. I just quit
so
Sheila.
Sheila knows that she's threatening people.
Yeah.
and the police are out here,
Yes.
she's not moving her.
Yes. I was with her.
But there
I
doesn't-
just
listen,
quit
there
Sheila.
doesn't seem to be any neutral parties, because obviously, I'm sure you guys wouldn't be surprised to know that her version of the story is a little different.
It always a liar. It's
Right,
always
I
a
hear
liar.
you. So there's not
It
really.
always. But
there's nobody
listen,
neutral.
come on.
No, nobody neutral.
Listen, you got all
observers.
these
not
people.
true.
You
Yeah, but
listen.
you
You got
guys are-
all this complaint to one
guys are-
person. Come on, Joe.
Fight in this game.
I
Yeah,
do.
Come on,
I-
Joe.
I'll be-
registered Democrats.
Okay, I don't believe it.
Joe.
But you know what? I don't
Joe.
have to say anything. Not today. It's over. It's on and
wait,
popping. I
I'm
wash
sorry.
my
If
hands.
we, if we go by what the police told me the
We're
other
all
day,
wait. So
he said beat her ass.
Exactly.
No, no,
That
no.
part.
The
That part.
police-
That part.
I'm gonna tell you what the police said to me.
He said beat her ass. He said if you feel threatened, stand your ground.
Neutral, right?
Joe.
So if we talk
That's
to
why we
this
gonna whoop
group
her
of
ass and
people,
then we gonna have
you
a
guys have one
lawsuit.
version. You talk to that group of people, they have a
What,
different
you got a
version.
group of
I'm
people
not-
that's saying that
I'm
we.
not with neither
But
party.
it's, I know, but it's.
I'm
It don't matter. Listen,
Oh,
listen.
yeah,
I'm
but
not
you
gonna
guys are. I mean,
stop it.
you guys
Stop
are like
it.
sharing the same
I'm not gonna say
thing.
anything else. It's on and popping.
I know.
Okay,
showing
it's
you what I
on.
witnessed. I know who
Joe.
this lady is.
Yeah, but
If you
they're
call
all
me-
obviously you're with Terry. They're with Osgood, so you know it's not neutral.
No, but I don't have no fight in this thing. That's
Joe,
what I'm telling you.
they're
I don't have a dog in this
they're-
fight.
yeah.
I'm just
They're
telling you,
on
I
the
don't
other
think
side
they
of the
should be
political spectrum.
disrespectful.
And they're saying fair is fair, right is wrong. They're telling you that this lady's blocking traffic, scaring people away, threatening people's
Telling
lives,
people she's Republican.
spitting on people's cars. She's telling people
It's okay. So that's okay.
I don't know how that's
No, I'm not
okay
saying
and how
that it's
that's not
okay. What I'm
neutral.
saying is that
Yeah.
there's not. I don't see any kind of neutral
There is though.
people here.
Are you
Hell
serious?
no.
No.
Are you serious?
I
Are
see
you
it, but you guys are like sharing the
Are
tent.
you
So it's,
serious?
No, did I
We're
know
not sharing a
that?
tent. This is
Really?
not my tent.
No.
This
Okay.
this used to be
We don't
Sheila's
call the
tent
police
until I got
almost
sick of her.
I
the
know,
whole
I
time.
know, and I wish that we could stop. I want to stop the
How?
police
I even
presence.
told Sheila
I
to
know.
remove her.
Hey, Joe
She
said-
didn't want to
listen,
do
look,
it.
We're
Joe
just
has
trying to
time.
we're just trying to make peace
It ain't gonna
and
be no
hopefully
peace.
just kind of
I'm
coexist.
just gonna tell my attorney
Just have
whenever it
everybody-
happens, it's gonna be a
No, this your
lawsuit.
first
Just
time
kind of
dealing
keep
with smoke.
everybody. Just
This
keep
is first time
everybody.
dealing with
I just really feel I'm protected out here either way from the police and from you all.
We're not gonna-
because
we
you
don't
all
wanna
are
have police
letting let
presence
this
at the
girl
polling
do it. This is
Everybody just stand
the
your
It's
ground.
difference is like
people not
if it was
to stand
something.
your ground.
I can see you say neutral, but this is a yearly thing.
Right.
That's what
This
we don't know.
person,
This is first time.
I know, I'm explaining. I said that I know that they got to have record of the discrepancies that goes on at the poll. So I know you can go within and see that you will see whatever first name is
Pauline.
Pauline Duncan on these reports. Now, I haven't done anything to this lady, but her son has threatened my life 2 times, and she is comfortable with her. Lord, if it weren't for my situation, I would be in jail. Because when she got in my face, not 1 time, but 2 times, talking about, come on, bitch, come on. I had
And
every
I
right
would love
to.
to be able to have if there's a problem going on. I don't mind, because my goal here is to make it a welcoming place for people to come vote. At the end of the day, that's what I want to have happen.
It's not. It's clearly not.
But-
When you have somebody yelling and screaming in the street, jumping in the window of car, people are backing up. They're afraid.
Yeah.
I'm watching it happen. She's interfering with the election process. I'm literally sitting here watching it. I said nothing to her other than you want donuts.
You know, Osgood's tent can stay down. There ain't nobody talking about that. Y'all need to remove smoke. But Sheila, for the problem, I'm not telling you to remove Osgood, because I really could care less. You get what I'm saying about the situation out there. I'm just telling you, smoke, that particular person, this is your look. I like it on everything. This precinct here, I'm just trying to give you some wisdom. I know it.
shut the.
I know it, and I don't want this to fall in your
Take
lap.
your Emmylou Oaks.
I'm just trying to keep the. I just want it to be peaceful.
You
Right?
can't.
I just want it to
It
be
ain't
peaceful.
gonna happen.
And I
Ain't
can't
not with her
necessarily-
nowhere
So
around.
you're
I
telling me
can't
that
necessarily take sides. I hear what you all are saying,
I'm not asking
but
you
I
to
don't have
take
any.
sides.
There's no. I don't see anybody neutral. That's
I don't know
I
how
really
that's
don't.
I'm not being neutral. I just
No,
said
I
keep
get
them
you,
there.
but you're working for charity.
No, did I ask him to move? I ain't telling you to move
I
Osgood.
know. Wait a
Did I
second.
say leave
Hold on.
Osgood, take that?
But she's out there working for Osgood.
So what?
No, she
What do
got
you? What do you
Sheila
need to
too.
get the
I'm
neutral
just
party
saying.
from?
I don't
What do you
know.
need
There
to get
is
the
no
neutral
neutral party, but that's
So-
why nobody's going to interfere.
I bet you if
because
you
you're
went up there
interfering
and
in the
talked to those
election.
people, I tell you what, go talk to
Your
the
poll
candidate.
worker.
Go talk to your
They'll tell
poll
you.
people and ask them and
They'll
what
tell you
do
who
they
it is.
see and
Oh,
how
oh
they
no,
see.
I'm definitely going to talk
Look,
to
Okay, so that's all you need. That's your neutral party right
Joe,
there.
let me ask you something.
Talk to
So,
your poll
so
employees.
Sheila knows that this is going on.
Yeah, she do.
Well, what does she know is going on?
Because
do.
they've been calling
her
her.
version of the story is a little different.
No, but
I bet
she's
you
a
guys
li-
wouldn't be too surprised
Oh, I already knew
to
she was
hear
gonna
that.
lie.
I mean, you guys shouldn't be surprised.
But
Obviously,
she's not coming over here. To
No,
see if
she's
her
not.
candidate
She
is
wasn't worried
voting
about she. We called Sheila the other night. She told her sister Tawana over here said she was gonna move this girl over somewhere else. Now Sheila would call this girl back, block it back when she was telling about what Smoke was doing. She called her back yesterday about 5, 6, 7, 8 times once we took a video with him.
Yeah.
Talking about he threw up a good old boy sign when he trying to cut his phone off. Now Sheila kept, and then before then, that girl told her again that she had to pull the knife on her and everything. And Sheila called this girl back talking about a headset. She don't give a flying fiddle about her working because if that woman, if I was working for somebody or if somebody was working for me and they keep threatening, not just fact of this, they worked for Sheila together. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
They was working for Sheila together. Why would you bother somebody that's working with your same candidate?
yeah.
And y'all arguing back and forth, but then one of your workers got to call you and tell you that the one other threatening, and all you call her back to talk about is a fucking headphone.
Thank you for voting.
Sheila don't care.
So on that point,
Thank you for voting.
are you guys in any way affiliated with the Proud Boys at all?
No, they don't.
No. That never happened.
That's an
She's
insulting
accusing
question.
us
I've publicly denounced them, and
Show your face,
I don't think-
Jason.
So there was no hand sign. Or?
He did. He was
Go
cutting.
watch the
He was
video.
taking off the camera.
What
He
is a Proud Boy?
there wasn't
Okay.
any.
I don't know either.
I don't
You guys
know.
have
Hey.
no idea what they're talking
That
about.
was
do you have the
just-
video?
Sheila
Pull
said-
up the YouTube.
Were you guys
He
doing
was,
like
I was
the
taking the
all
picture.
okay sign or
He
something
wasn't
like
throwing
that?
no
You guys-
signs up. I was
Were you
taking
guys
the
saying
picture with
everything's
them.
okay or
Joe,
No.
I'm not gonna-
nobody, nothing like
No
that?
one
Okay.
said
I
that.
went like this, and
You
I
was
went like
cutting the
this
phone
to
off.
shut the phone off
That's
with
it,
my
okay.
pointer. There is,
It wasn't
Hey,
no okay
guys.
symbol.
guys. We're not. I'm
I
now
know.
being asked by Joe
Now.
if I threw up a gang sign.
No, I asked if there's any affiliation. at all.
Proud boy.
No affiliation at all. We wouldn't
No,
find
we
anything
exit
like that.
36 though.
That's right.
We
Thank you.
exit 36.
That's
You know
insulting.
this
That's
exit
insulting.
36 though, right?
Yeah.
Dumb as
That's
shit.
it.
All right.
Because you can
It's
get
just,
now.
I mean,
You, I can't
all right,
take
I
no
understand.
more.
I mean, I'm not
That's a
trying to
stupid
insult you. It's
question.
just,
That is an insulting question. I mean, there's the video on YouTube. It's on Facebook. He asked me if I threw up a.
Listen, we got
So where they-
chicken.
where do you guys feel like that's coming from?
Joe,
It's like no.
Joe, the first card that's always pulled
Is
is
that what Sheila said?
you're racist. That's the only card they ever pull
Yeah.
when there's nothing left. You're racist. I'm eating lunch with everyone here. I'm sorry, but I don't think racist people do that.
They show don't.
So there was no okay sign or anything like that in there.
An okay sign?
You know the okay sign.
We don't know what an okay sign
You guys, this is an okay sign. You guys don't never do that.
What's
is
wrong
that?
with that?
Oh, I'm just saying. Do you guys do that sometimes? You
No.
sometimes just say, "Hey,
No,
everything's
but
okay."
what would
No?
that?
Okay, I'm just curious. I don't know.
Because he's
only
saying that because he was taking a
something
video.
only Proud Boys
He
do?
had his thing up here and he stuck his finger to fucking cut the video off.
I'm just
Wait
curious.
a second.
No matter what you say,
Pull
it'll be no
the
peace with them. Bro. You're
Yeah.
wasting your
Oh
time.
yeah. But I mean, is that you never do that? Or?
I want to walk on over there.
Joe,
Just out of curiosity, because a lot of people do that. Scuba
pull up the damn
diving.
video.
When people are
Go to
scuba
my
diving, people go scuba diving, they do the
Sit
all
your
okay.
ass down.
Joe, it's insulting.
It's
No, I'm
it's
not.
really. It's a very common hand sign that people do all the time.
So it's not just Proud Boys.
Okay.
that do
No,
it.
it isn't. It isn't just
Okay,
problems.
Joe.
That's why I'm just curious if
The
that's
point
what.
is that no, that sign was not in the video. If you were interested, you could look
No, I mean, I understand. I mean, just because it's not in the video.
No, come on. What do you mean? Because it's not in the video. She said it was in the video. How else would
Oh,
she
I don't know.
have said that?
I didn't. Did somebody say it was in the video? I didn't hear that.
Can you come here for a second?
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Joe is asking me. Come here. Joe, can you please?
I'm finna pull up the fucking thing right now.
Already a few days out. I can do anything else.
Are you serious? He really did that?
He just asked me if I threw up a.
See, that's her shit. That's what she can't show it. She can't show it on. She can't. She just showed me some
Trying
signs.
to see if we can resolve
Joe,
this and stop it.
let's get back
It's
to
the
the
video right here.
Yeah.
Here's the video right here.
I did the video with them.
Yeah, here's the video.
We all did the video. That's what Sheila said.
No, he asked me if I threw up a white pride
And
sign.
that's the case. They're all Proud Boys.
Shit like that.
Yeah, we all Proud Boys then.
No, I'm finna-
We all
this is the video
did.
That she said. Now you see him holding the camera.
He was turning off the camera.
Yeah, he was turning off the camera, and
With
she
his
saying
hands.
talking about ain't nobody throw no sign. I'm for anything righteous. I don't give a fuck, but that's not right now.
Sheila called me and sent
Turn on
me
the
this.
volume. Where's the?
You can't see?
No,
Turn
I'm
your
looking for the
volume
volume.
Turn the value up.
The whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. And for our school, our children,
If you listen
mental
to
health,
that,
That's it right there.
all that good stuff.
Yes, he's talking.
need on a common sense level that we can actually accomplish. Mental is real.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
Joe. The point is
Yeah.
that was the
that video was posted, and she called her
She called me 29
20
times.
minutes later.
29 times. She
saying
ain't
that
coming
I
out
threw
one
up a
time
gang sign.
when this was
And I
going
said,
on.
what the hell is she
She didn't
talking
want to come out, but
about?
she was gonna come yesterday. She said, "Oh, I'm coming to talk to him."
Is this
I
the
said,
whole
"Come."
one?
I called Sheila and told Sheila when I took that picture, I already quit that night. I said you was not a truthful
This is-
candidate
this
to
the
work
whole
for.
one right
When
here.
I told you at
And he
Choose
was
Point that
pointing at
we
me
had
and saying, at
problems,
this picture,
Yeah.
you ignored me, Sheila. We had a debate with Terry and Osgood.
Yeah.
Sheila and her mother was there. I said, Sheila, I've been with you 2 years and 8 months now. I've been working on the ground with you 8 months. Me by myself in Pompano.
The woman
I
across
say
the
when
street,
smoke came
she
about,
just covered up
came
her
along,
laminate when
we
I
had problem in the camp.
Hey,
Al
Chris.
got rid of her. Scott Israel got rid of her. Al
This
C had
is,
the
Joe
police come
Scott.
for the pinball sign.
He
It's all
asked
for
me
the
if I
trespass
threw up
sign.
the white power sign in the video.
And I asked you for safety, please, Sheila. Put somebody else
There's
there
no
with me
neutral
beside
sides
her.
here.
There's no neutral
I
sides.
asked
Even though
Sheila.
that
I begged
Democrats,
Sheila. I
registered
said, nah, I
Democrats.
see you're not going
What
to do
sign
it.
exactly is
So
that?
I pick my
It's-
side. I'm
apparently
saying.
it's the okay sign.
Oh, the
And
okay
I'm
sign is
fucking
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them.
yeah. We can't
This
even.
is okay.
okay, here's the whole video
That
right
was
here.
like the 666.
I don't know.
The man was trying to hit the phone.
if you go
You trying to
down
hit the
that
phone
path-
like this here and turn it off.
Joe, listen. There's
go
not.
down
You
that
can't
path-
even misinterpret anything.
You stupid.
You can't even misinterpret
I'm not dealing
anything.
with you.
And if there was that, don't you think there would be a screenshot of it? Come on,
Okay.
please,
Here
seriously,
is the
make some
entire
sense
video
out
before
of
they
it.
cut
but I mean,
anything,
I-
whatever else.
You can send it to Joe so Joe can look at the whole video, all the pictures.
Everybody's already looked at all my
I use
YouTube.
that
That came from
sign
Sheila.
for like everything.
That came
that's
from Sheila.
good. So I don't really know.
Only
what
thing came to me,
stop.
Miss Cindy.
I don't know where.
Only
I don't
thing
know where to
what I
stop.
didn't care about. Cindy, my big leader called me that I took the picture with him with the Democratic shirt on. I said, you know what? Right about now, I don't even much care because end of the day, my safety was more important. And I told my leader. So that showed me what we got. She ignored. She did not address it. Know what she told me? Take a vacation. I said, yeah, I will take a vacation away from you.
You got the video?
This is the whole
You,
video.
only thing I asked her to move
from
her
the
for
beginning
peace.
to the end.
And she can move her for peace. That's all I asked Sheila. I said, you ain't got to
see
fire her, just
what
move her.
was really what was really
You got all these people working for you. You can give me another
Let
person.
him watch the video so you can see how ridiculous this is.
I'm gonna have
No,
to.
you
I
don't
understand.
want to see that. There's no.
Well, no, but there's
you
probably
wanna-
a lot of videos, so
No, this
you know.
is-
No,
the
there's
video that
there's
she's
two
talking
videos.
about.
I know, but
that one.
there's probably a bunch of videos, so I can't. I mean,
No, it
there's
ain't no
two
bunch of
videos.
videos.
There's
This
two
is
I'm
the
not
video.
expecting you to show me a video of that. I'm not. I know that's not gonna happen.
Okay,
so,
but
I,
if you're not expecting me to show you the
yeah,
video, wouldn't you expect her to show you a video of it if there was one?
Yeah. But I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Joe Scott.
It doesn't matter. Your freedom of speech. If you want to do that, you can.
No, but the fact that there's a double standard here.
It's not really a double standard. It's the fact that we just want to try to keep the peace. And I don't see any cause. Like, honestly, I don't see any cause. I don't feel like, and I've talked to her and I've seen her, I don't feel like I don't see any weapons. I don't think she's really a threat
Joe,
to you. I don't think she's a threat to anybody out here.
These rocks on the ground, the poles over there, anything's a weapon. The stakes are a weapon. And she's told us she's going to make sure we die. You don't see that as a threat.
No, I hear you. But the problem
is, the question is, if I threw up,
but what if she were to, but what if she were to say the same thing? Then should the cops come out here and make you leave? If she says
no,
that
because
you
I
her life,
because I wouldn't do that. And if I
hear you. But you're saying that. But if she said that, she made that statement.
But
she's
no
telling
one,
the police
you're not going to have
that
10
you're
people back
her.
that up. No, that's
yeah. You know what I mean?
No. I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm trying to tell you is that just
can,
the word of alternate candidate. Like, you guys are running against them. They're running against you guys.
No, wrong.
We're not going to make them leave because you're telling us that she threatened you.
I'm not telling you that she threatened me.
Just like we aren't going to ask you to leave because she says you threatened her. We're not going to do that.
She didn't say I threatened her because I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. Yes, I am sure. I said that she threatened me, which is why the police showed. Actually, the police showed up because Mr. McDuffie called them. I didn't even call them. He called them before I had the chance to. And they all said that.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be able to remove them, but I just want to try to keep. I want this to stay peaceful.
Process.
But there's no reason. I hear what you're saying, but probably most of the people around here are probably coming to vote for Sheila. It does not make any sense.
Why?
For her to be turning away cars. That makes no sense.
Why?
That makes no
how do you
sense.
know most people are here coming to vote for Sheila?
That's an easy demographic. There's nothing controversial about that. There's nothing controversial about that.
How do you know they're not coming here to write Dallin because they're upset about that?
They could be. You're right. But she doesn't know that, and there's no reason to believe that.
How do you know she doesn't know that?
She doesn't. She doesn't know who the people are or which way they're going to vote.
But you're making assumptions.
But there's no reason. Like, you can look at demographics. When you're running for office, you can look at the demographics of an area and figure out where your base of support is.
You're making assumptions that she could.
But you're saying that she's turning away cars. It makes no sense for her to turn away cars.
No.
That doesn't make any sense unless they have like a Trump bumper sticker or something on their car.
A Trump bumper sticker?
I'm just saying, if they did that and she wanted to turn them around.
There we go.
But that's not what's happening, right? You're saying she's turning away everybody. That doesn't make sense in this neighborhood. Why on earth would she do that? That doesn't make any sense.
I didn't say she's turning away everybody. I said I've seen 6 cars so far pull in, back out because she's standing out there, and they rush the vehicle the second they get 10 feet past the turn.
That's out of control.
Okay,
that's normal
and then
when you ask, to an early voting site.
No, but then you ask.
It happens to be I go to early voting sites constantly, and they always run into the car.
They rush the car. This is after she's told me she's going to make sure I die. And this is after it's been assumed that it's because I threw up a white power sign, which I never did. I would never do that because I'm not racist.
I know. I mean, I'm not saying that you did. I mean, some people use the OK sign. Some people do it. There's scuba divers.
There's no OK sign anywhere. There's no OK sign. Go find me one and screenshot it and send it to me. Go find one. I challenge you.
No, I'm not saying you can't use OK signs. That's what I'm telling them. That's what I'm trying to find out. If there could have been a misunderstanding. Somebody could have seen an OK sign and had a misunderstanding. That's what I'm saying.
For sure, I guess.
She can, right? Even if that was the case, even if you
definitely have freedom of speech. You can do it all day. You can throw up OK signs all day. There's nothing wrong with it.
But what you can't do
is you can do it all day.
That's good to know. I was getting a little nervous. I don't know what.
Hold on.
All right, I hear you.
What you can't do is the neutral supervisor of elections say it's not like she had a Trump bumper sticker that's turning away voters.
No, I'm just saying what makes you.
Thing to say
I'm not saying that.
SOE.
I am neutral. My point is you're trying to suggest that she's turning away cars, and my thing is what you're saying doesn't make sense. Like, why would she do that? It doesn't make sense for her to turn away cars.
She might
unless it was something like that.
Does it make sense?
She would have to identify the car as a Republican car. That's why I mentioned the Trump bumper sticker. That's the only way that she would know this car should get turned around. How else does she know which cars to turn around? How does she know which cars to turn away?
I'm not saying that she does. I'm saying by nature of her behavior, standing in the street. rushing cars.
Because I am, but that's what I'm saying. I'm being neutral. My suggestion is, if she's turning away cars,
saying there could be a Trump representative is not-
how is she deciding which cars to turn away? That was my
didn't say
point.
it like
It's like
that.
you're
He's
intentionally,
saying
it's
to
like you're
you-
intentionally trying to miss my point here.
I'm
No,
not.
but you
And
simply
suggest that I'm
missed
not
this
being
point.
neutral.
No,
I am
Joe.
being neutral. I'm bringing up the
But
fact
you
that it
did-
doesn't make sense for her to
Joe.
turn away cars.
Joe.
It doesn't make sense.
Blocking
Joe.
the street.
The
Did you
people-
hear the part?
Joe.
Odds are the people that are coming
Joe,
here,
Joe,
based
Joe.
on the demographics of this community, odds are the people coming here
Joe.
are Democrats.
Joe.
Why would she turn away
Joe.
cars? It
Hold
doesn't
on.
make sense.
Hold on.
He said that
Hold
she
on.
was blocking the street.
She's blocking the street
making
and they're
it
rushing
turning away
cars and they're scaring
That's his exact
people.
words in the beginning to you. She was standing
We
in the
can
middle,
put- we can
standing and
move
yelling in the
over
middle
there,
of the
Joe.
street, turning
All right.
away
We gonna
cars.
move right here. So now
But-
we
I mean,
Right.
but
Cars,
other than
wasn't that
suggesting that I remove somebody, because we're not going to do that.
We
Is there
don't-
anything
I've
else we
never-
can do
I've
that
never
would
made- I've
make
never-
it that
I've
would make
never-
it so that we can have
I've
peace
never
and that we
made
don't
that
have the
suggestion.
police getting
We
called
can
every
move.
day?
We can ready to move over there.
After that, when he said, when I told you the story about what Sheila said, you flipped the script right back from what the fuck she done did back to talking about him being a proud boy. Now I'm for all righteousness.
I'm
I don't give
actually-
a fuck about no
but
color,
here's-
no
here's the
race,
thing,
no
I'm
nothing.
not a fucking
and
proud
I
boy.
always stand up for mine. But what's right is right.
You did
You
service.
fucking didn't give a fuck no
Jason,
more.
you
Once
was in
you
the
said
service
something
before.
about Proud Boy, and now you putting it back on it. This
Well,
one is
I'm
spinning
not a Proud
on this
Boy.
man.
But I feel like you guys are spinning it on me, because my
No,
whole point
no,
here,
you just
my
took
whole
the
point
whole-
here
you
is that
took
I
the
want to
whole
stop
dynamic
the
from
conflict.
everything else that was going on and turn it to them being racist. Somebody they throwing up signs
I did
this
not
and that.
ever
You didn't
accuse them of being
say, I
racist.
think you lied,
I did
but
not
you
ever
didn't hear what
accuse
the
them of
fuck
being
he said.
racist. I
Did
did
he
not.
not tell y'all to say you did? I said, see, you see, it's a misunderstanding.
I'm just asking if there
Hello.
was a misunderstanding. I'm asking
But
if
then you
anybody
just
was
turned around
doing
and
an
just
okay
said that he was
sign.
telling
Where
you-
did this
but he
misconception
was
come
telling
from?
you
That's
that
what
she
I
was
asked.
standing in the middle of
That's
the
what I
street,
asked.
arguing
come-
and being loud. The reason why
All right,
people
can
were
we
turning
let
around.
me have the floor here.
Because I hear that sometimes. I hear sometimes
Let
that
me-
I did an
George,
okay sign. I didn't
no,
know there was a
no,
problem
no.
with that. I hear that.
No,
That's
no,
what I
hold
hear.
on, hang on.
That's what I hear.
First off,
And I'm trying to see if that's what happened today. If that's what's happening here, is that somebody had a misconception about the okay
Joe,
sign.
first off, there's no okay sign in the videos. Second off, that's not the point. The point is that she told me that she was going to make sure I'm dead.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, and I said to you that by nature of her behavior, when they both run into the street and rush cars, I've seen so far 5 or 6 cars turn around. I've been counting because they get worried. Now you said that it's not like they have a Trump bumper
I said,
sticker.
how do you know that? Why is she trying to turn away cars? That was my point.
I didn't
Why is she trying
insinuate
to turn
she's
around?
trying to. I said by nature of her behavior. Those were my words.
But she's allowed to approach cars. That's
You're not allowed to impede traffic. That's a
You're not
crime in
allowed to
Florida.
impede. I mean, yeah.
That's what that is. When you stand there, that's impeding traffic if someone's trying to turn. Look where she's standing. That's impeding traffic. Now, if she's doing that and people get scared because they have their kids in the car, that's turning people around, and she might be turning around people who want to come here and write in Dale Holmes.
I don't see that. Listen, I don't see that.
You see her
but there's
standing
no
in
way
the
for
street,
her to
though.
know that. There's no way for
Go
her to know
tell
that.
her.
But I don't see a threatening person. That's not what I see. I don't see somebody that's going to scare somebody and make them turn around and go
Do you
away.
want me to show you
That's
the
not
video?
what I
Do you want to see the video of her yelling at the police and yelling at him? Did you, Mr. McDuffie? Can you tell him that she was yelling and screaming about it? We're gonna die.
Who's Mr. McDuffie?
Mr. Phillips.
Dude,
No.
he trying
I'm
to.
checking because you done messed the whole vibe.
Joe trying to. He trying to do a job.
He's asking me if I'm throwing up gang signs.
Nothing.
And
Yeah. Nothing's gonna
she's not
change.
impeding traffic, and he's
Listen,
neutral.
I'm not.
Yeah,
The point
nothing's
is,
gonna
the
change
police been
this.
getting called out here every day.
That's
How do
gonna
we stop
change.
it?
Have
So,
a non-neutral
regardless of what we say or what you say, nothing's gonna change. Regardless of what we say or what
Yeah, I hear you. But
you
I mean,
say, nothing's gonna
She
change.
threatened my life.
Yeah,
She
they
threatened
do.
our
That's
lives.
That's
the point where
going-
she's
that's
in.
going
Is it
to
getting to the point where people feel like they need to call the police
But
and have
Joe,
police
Yeah.
come out here?
Joe, listen,
Is that?
listen.
Is it really? Do we really feel
wait a
like?
second.
Yeah.
Yes,
Long as Miss
yes,
Smoke
Yeah.
out here and the police
yes.
coming
Yeah.
every day.
Everybody's
Yeah,
telling you
she's
that.
a threat.
I mean, you
She coming every
She's a
day.
threat.
They coming every day.
1,
They
2,
come out here,
3,
they come
4,
every day.
5, 6,
Black
7,
guys
8, 9,
come
10
around
people.
this year.
10
If
people.
Black was in raw form, she would have been calling them too.
Joe,
But
but
you
just to
know-
be clear, 10 people on the same side.
Yeah.
10 people on the
What do
same
you
side.
mean? What is the same
10
side
people on
mean?
No, not 10.
No, I hear you.
1, 2,
I hear
3,
you.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Black is
9,
a
10,
man,
11,
but
12,
So what we can't do is the
13.
same thing BSO is not going to do.
13,
Is we're not going to
14.
remove one campaign.
This is
We're not going to remove
hang
one
on.
campaign.
No. Hold on one
Yeah.
second. I'm not asking you to
Sure it
remove a
is.
campaign.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to remove a campaign. And yes, it is bipartisanship because 2 days ago they were wearing Sheila shirts and they're sick and tired of her crap. So now they're not. They're helping me because they want somebody that's going to maybe help their
So you're
community.
saying they're helping me. So. That's my point. That's my point, man. That's
No,
all I'm
that's
saying.
not your point.
That's
Your
all
point
I'm
is-
saying.
your
We
point-
can't have there's two separate camps out here, and we're not going to take one side over the other. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it, and BSO is not going to do that.
Taking sides is not
Okay?
No. Holding someone accountable for saying that they're going to kill somebody, that's not taking
I mean,
sides.
that's your version of the story, man.
No, it's not my version. It's the fact. It's the fact. Everybody here will tell you. Her standing in the middle of the street impeding traffic is not my opinion.
Everybody in your camp is going to say the same
you're not-
thing.
you didn't- wait,
But you got to
hold on.
understand, my
Joe,
goal here is how do we get peaceful?
you don't
That's
see
how do we
her-
get to peace? How do we get to peace? I don't want to hear over and over again about that she told you she was going to kill you.
But you
That's not
don't-
helping anything, okay?
But
It doesn't
because
help
nothing's
anything.
being done, but you-
If I go down there and she says you threaten her, do I have to
No, but
remove
that's-
you? I mean,
that's-
we're not doing that. We're not removing people.
So are
but
you
can we
telling-
find another way to broker a peace here
Wait, are you
where
telling
there's
me-
nothing else,
Let me-
where we
let
don't
me-
need to call the police?
One more question. You haven't seen hers because you just agreed with me that she's standing in the middle of the street and that's impeding traffic. When you stand in the middle of the street,
I don't see a threatening person that's going to cause somebody to turn around and leave.
well, if
that's
you're
not what I
standing
see.
right there and someone turns quickly,
Yeah, I don't
that's,
see.
That's a
I
potential
don't,
problem.
I don't see a situation
You
where
don't see a
somebody's
problem
like,
with
"Oh my God, I fear for my kids. I need to get out of here." That's not. I don't think that.
But
I don't see that.
When
I don't see
people
that.
rush someone's car the second they turn a corner. First of all, you're not allowed to stand there. That's jaywalking. Okay, there's no crosswalk there. Then when you have people pulling up, and I've seen it at least 5 times and possibly 6 because I've been counting, but I was on an interview.
It's not my goal to keep going back and forth with
It's
the
your
tit
goal
for
to
tat.
ask me if I threw up a white pride sign, which I don't because I'm not racist.
All right.
And then you insinuate.
I was trying to figure out where the misconception may have
The
come
misconception came from somebody's upset. Okay, because God forbid, black people and white people work together,
hold on.
right?
But if I were to walk over there and tell her that she's threatened to kill you, what do you think she's going to respond?
I don't know.
I don't say, you damn right I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Go ask her. Why don't you go
ask
ask
her?
her? I'll tell you what. How about we go over there?
Come on.
How about we go over
I'm
there?
not bet you.
Joe,
I'm not betting.
Joe,
But listen,
Joe, are we after the truth?
You think she's going to say that if I walk over there and ask
Joe,
her?
Joe,
She gonna
let's
tell
go.
me-
Let's go ask. Come on.
No, we're not. No.
No, come on.
Y'all need to just Joe need this. Joe
No, let's go ask.
That is not the problem. The problem is
Close
we
the
all
whole
ought to be able to
thing.
be out here and coexist without there being a
Right,
conflict.
but you want to ask me if I threw up a white pride sign, but you don't want to ask if she said.
I was trying to determine if there was a misconception.
No,
That's all.
she's
Let's-
gonna tell you, you damn right I see that motherfucker. He getting my
Who
That's what I call stuck on the ball.
Jordan, watch my six. No, I'm gonna go ask her if she said she was gonna kill me. No, I'm not gonna be. Ma'am, excuse me, miss. Did you say that you were going to kill me earlier? Because Joe Scott doesn't believe you said that. He said that you wouldn't say that. That's what I'm trying to figure out is why she said that she was going to.
Who said that?
Well, you can't pay that no attention, bro. Can't go by what people say.
No. I heard her say it. She said it to me. You said it too. You said you were gonna make sure I die. And
Don't worry about
and it's,
it. Don't worry
No,
about it. Don't worry about it.
because no, it's they're calling BS that she didn't say that, okay? And they said she won't back it up.
No, she said, I'm not going to eat his donut because he might spit in it and kill me.
No, she said she was going to make sure I die. That's what she
Y'all
said.
y'all don't go there.
That's all.
Too much. Leave that
That's
shit alone,
ridiculous.
bro.
No,
Keep the
I'm not.
confusion. Leave that
I'm
shit
not.
alone.
Hey, one of you guys back to play, please. I
Nah, I'm
can
good.
I can fix you guys up.
I'm good.
Sure.
No.
What's
Shut
that?
up, Corey.
I'm sorry?
The whole time I've been standing here talking to you guys, she never walked over.
Of course she did.
She stayed on her
Because
side.
She stayed on her side since the
Now,
police
one
showed up.
person, I saw one person walk from their side to the other side, and that was you. Just to be clear, you and your guy went down there.
I just went over there.
You guys went over there. She never came over here. So just to be clear, that's what I see.
You're not being clear at all. You're asking me.
So when I try to have my neutral opinion on where the problem is, there's one side that I saw go confront the other side. And
I
just
asked
to be clear,
no,
you went to go confront her.
You said you
she
wanted
never
to
came
be,
over
no,
here.
You said you wanted to be neutral, and you said you wanted to find out whether
and
or
I
not
specifically
she
said don't go down there. And I said do not go down there.
But that's my right.
You can. You're absolutely right. But just so if you want me to take your side here and tell her that she has to leave,
take my side.
But that's not what I saw.
When did I ask you to ask her to leave?
She never came over here.
When did I ask you to ask her to leave? When?
Your people were asking. I mean, I can't remember specifically
if you. My people.
You guys were definitely implying that the only way to keep the peace is that she can't be out here. You guys are telling me that she can't be out here.
That was not me who asked. That was not me who asked. All
right. If you don't want to say you're in charge, then that's fine. I got you.
I've said more words in the past 15 minutes since you've been here than I have the whole time. Okay.
All right, but just to be clear,
when I pulled up, she spit on my car.
I mean, you can keep telling me the story over and over again. It doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change what? The fact that when I tell you that your question
you're going to tell me the same story over and over again, and of course, when I go to the other side, they're going to tell a different story. That's what I'm telling you.
You haven't gone over there to
I
ask
did.
them.
I talked to them before I came and talked to you guys.
No.
He was over there when you was in the car, Jason.
Joe,
I talked to them first before I came to talk to you.
Right. And you expect her.
No, but
to say that she said she was going to kill.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you, Jason.
Everyone here heard.
That's what I'm telling you, Jason.
You're not a neutral
There's
SOE.
two separate.
Your job is to be neutral, and your question to me was, "Am I racist?"
I did not. I never said that.
You asked
Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that.
You asked if I threw up a white pride sign without even bothering to look at the damn footage. That's not neutrality.
I never said did you put up a white pride sign.
Yes, you did.
I asked you about the OK sign.
Yes, you
I asked
did.
you about the OK sign.
No.
I asked you if you did an OK sign.
No. You asked me if I threw up a Proud Boy sign.
I did say Proud Boy.
Come on.
I did say Proud Boy.
Come on.
I did use the word Proud Boy.
Joe, that's not
I asked if you had any affiliation at all with the Proud Boy.
Why would you ask that? What would indicate that?
Because that's what I'm being told.
Okay, so you're being told that, so you ask me, but you're being told that she threatened my life, but you won't.
And my thing is that I'm trying
find out about that.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out how to resolve the situation and create peace. And I'm trying to figure out where the problem is so that we can stop having the police get called out here every day. And by the way, they asked me to try to step in and try to stop this nonsense from happening, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to stop the nonsense. So stop the fighting, stop people from arguing and fussing with each other, and stop people from calling the police.
So in the interest of being fair and honest, someone said that they were going to kill me. Okay, and your question
That's
to
your
me,
story. That's your version. That is your version of the story.
It's not my version. It's
I hear you.
Recorded.
Okay, I mean I've heard that a bunch of times.
And they told you that, and your question to me is, did I throw up a Proud Boy sign? Which
that's
I didn't,
not what happened.
I'm not
But that's not how it happened. It's not like you said they threatened to kill me, and then I asked you if you threw up a Proud Boy sign. That's not how the conversation went.
Essentially how it went.
Somebody else mentioned the fact that they were accusing you of throwing up a hand sign, and then I followed up on that question since this woman brought it up. Since she brought it up, I followed up on that question and asked if there was any truth to it, or if there was some kind of misconception or something happened.
But I asked you
because it is very relevant to the situation.
It's not.
It is relevant.
How?
You don't think that's relevant? I mean, if you do have some affiliation with the Proud Boys, you don't think that's relevant.
Affiliation.
But I'm saying, if you do, you don't think that's relevant. If you do, is that relevant?
Not if someone's saying they're gonna kill me.
If you do, is that relevant?
And what content did I tell you that story? I told you what?
You did say that. You said he was accused of throwing up a hand sign. You brought it up first.
But what was I telling you that story for?
But you were saying that.
What did I tell you that story for? That Sheila did not care about her workers. The only time that she called back out here was when her ex-worker took a picture with him, and she called and she blowed her phone up talking about he was throwing up a Proud Boy sign. So you totally disregard
the fact that I turned off my camera like this.
And I tried to show you the whole video that before the other thing, and you wouldn't even look at it. No.
I don't expect you guys to show me the video with the thing.
I was showing you the video.
No, but I mean,
you didn't want to see it.
I really spent more time out here than I intended to.
Yeah,
I don't need to stand there and watch a video that you guys are showing me as if that video is going to show me the thing that you're telling me didn't happen.
If you had to look at it, it would have shown you.
This is
America. I can take people who I want to take with.
I said she threatened to kill me. He said, "Did you throw up against a gangster?" Come on, we're going to fuck. We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm sticking the short.